Let's read this poem.
Alright, unlocked a special poem. Let's read it. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment.
Okay. Let's try to impress Natsuki this time.
Alright.
Instead of Yuri, let's go for her.
And they still didn't replace her with,
Monica. I guess we can't go after her because she's the devil.
So...
Bouncy?
Sure. Yeah. I guess it would just be all the non-depressing stuff now.
So... Skirt.
Skirt. Yeah.
Summer.
Summer. Yeah.
Doki Doki!
Yeah.
Sugar.
Great. Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Okay.
Love. Romance.
Party.
Waterfall.
Boop. Yeah.
Sticky. It's too sticky.
I guess. I guess baking.
Yeah. Bubbles.
Yeah. Shopping.
Flower.
Flower. Silly. Hope? Oh, what? Really? You?
Well, that's kind of an abstract concept.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Playground.
Kawaii.
Ocean. Wait, no. Oh, okay, we're good. Bunny. Anime.
That's what I say some days when I wake up. Hi again, Sharknado John. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Ah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm keeping my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come here. Everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! You saw that too, right?
Yeah, right around here.
They can't see the mouse cursor.
No, they will be.
Okay.
Because it just captures everything inside the box that I said.
Oh, okay, because I saw we were watching it before, but I didn't see it.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Sharknado. Or maybe they can't. I don't remember what the settings are. I've been pointing at stuff with the cursor this entire playthrough. Thank you for keeping your promise, Sharknado John. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment. Yeah. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I didn't see anything.
Yep, shut up.
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on coming here and hanging out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Hey. Something about the club room. She's also smaller, and the music is slowing down.
Yeah. Ma. Natsuki finds herself studying, oh, that's right, she went ma. Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Sing it, sister. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Sharknado John. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Well, wait. I mean like that.
What does that mean?
If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Oh, no, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't know how I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
She vanishes?
Yeah.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. I thought that was like a budgetary constraint where they'll vanish into the background, but I think that's intentionally creepy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki... This is different because we went with her this time.
Yeah.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? What?
I believe that says, fucking mom!
Okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into manga until you figure out whether the other person stands. How do you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Atsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the
She turns into a box full of manga.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. That's what that said.
Yeah.
I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls.
Okay.
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Well, that's very judgmental. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice.
Actually... Oh, yeah.
What?
So, I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever someone says something out loud, it's in quotes.
Yes.
And whenever you have an internal monologue or a descriptive thing, it's not in quotes.
Yes.
So things like, she points to the classroom door, not in quotes because it's an internal monologue or whatever. If you're going to judge, it's in quotes because it's being said out loud. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible, is not in quotes. So you did not say it out loud.
Yeah.
That is also not the first time that has happened.
That's really weird. So what was the tone of his voice? That's really weird.
Yeah.
Huh. But I'll tell you one thing, Sharknado-John. Consider this a... Don't judge a book. In fact... Natsuki pulls up the first volume of her fig. I bet when she said fucking Monica before,
yeah,
it was not in that type of text.
Probably not.
I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves a book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes around next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
I need an adult.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long since it's been since I read from the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read.
God.
Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Alright, great.
Click buzz. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Look at her face. What are friends? What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Oh, God. Jeez. Sorry.
What are they even saying to each other?
Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without being all like, you still haven't grown up out of that yet? God, doing her voice trying to do someone else's voice? Come on. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this!
Oh my God!
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? No, that's his voice, sorry. I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
No.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
That's the same face she's making.
Yes. So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Time passes.
Sure does.
Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki! Are you asleep? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
Oh.
Listen to the music! This is so fucking weird.
What? What's weird about this? Name one thing. You can't. Well, you gonna read that or what?
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, sorry.
Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monica reaches into a bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
This always happens.
Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
Okay.
I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Sharknado-John. She's fine. It just happens every now and then.
What does?
That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, well, we all share poems now.
Okay.
So, who should we get Natsuki's poem to start this out?
Let's just go down the list. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday.
Are we on day 2 of being a member?
Yeah.
Okay, I
because
remember.
we joined, then we went home, wrote a poem, and now we're here.
Oh, that's right.
It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Okay.
What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me a dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, not that great. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Heck! Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a loss or a win that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess so. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, it's the same.
Alright, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, Yeah, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly. Oh, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, same poem.
Hey, you didn't say peoples this time.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Oh, this is the same conversation.
Yeah.
But isn't the point to make poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud, and I won't take that away from her. Alright,
Okay,
go to
let's go to
Yuri.
Yuri.
Let's get owned by Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, you're still here. Sorry. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't voice yourself.
I'm not I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
Why? Oh.
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Yeah. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. So she apologizes to us even if she hates our writing too.
Yes. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ahaha! Don't worry, Sharknado John. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll always learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Sharknado John.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Aha!
Let's both do it. Aha! If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ah! Oh.
No, that was you. I was just joking.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
So she's at risk of starving.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition interferes with her adolescent growth.
Okay.
But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look for the bright side.
What the fuck?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Sure.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. We're really just gonna breeze over what we just said?
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in Wall. Wait, this was way later before, wasn't it? This is different.
This is different. Hole in Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced. Oh, because the last time it's ended with like I was on the inside looking out and the guy on the outside was looking in at me.
Yeah.
So this is continuing, it looks like. Hole in Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
It's changing again.
Yeah. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Again, that's not a good way to get better.
Yeah.
Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Sharknado John did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
You're just as bad.
And Sharknado John liked my poem too, you know. He even told me it was inspired by it.
It's not what he said. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sharknado John appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sharknado John started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
Same time. This
doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look.
Me? Okay. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! This is taking a turn.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for some of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my points. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Sharknado John hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Ah!
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Sharknado John, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. You do look bad. She started it. Do we actually have to choose?
I don't know. I'm gonna pick Yuri now.
Okay. What?
No?
Natsuki? I guess Natsuki?
Oh.
That really scared me. Click again. Okay.
Look, it's Monica. Hi, Monica.
She's in front of the text box again. It really freaks me out when she does that.
Hey, Sharknado, why don't we... Oh, it's all over here. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they are done yelling. Some president I am, right? Right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. I'm sorry, I was still in shock. She quickly runs away. You know, seeing how the fight would have played out if we didn't get Sayuri involved last time makes me realize we should have gone with Sayuri that first playthrough.
Yeah, maybe.
They're both not great. Everyone's kind of not great.
Well, at least we have Monica, right? Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Sharknado John, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, this meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica.
Oh, she can't talk in front of Monica, can she?
I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sharknado John. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. But I really...
What the fuck?